What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to Detroit to become human. Alright, so last time basically we have decided to try to break into this facility, free all the androids, and start a revolution. Now we need to find the security system here, so let's check out some of these androids. We have a housekeeping private assistant, first roller. Any other androids that we can specialize around here? Janitor and office maintenance. Okay, seems relatively basic. We do have a camera system up here at the very top that we can go and scope in. Security camera network 894-084-241-056.
Found it.
Alright, so it looks like the lasers are going to be coming outside. Now last time we did manage to do a couple things inside the square.
Where do we start?
So hopefully that's saved. I'm not entirely sure where the save points are in this game.
Just follow me.
Yeah, because we converted all of you. It looks like we might be doing a slight recap, but it's been a couple days. Hopefully everyone had a good Christmas or other holiday, whatever you guys celebrate. Alright, so let's see. We got all the droids around here that we can't really do anything with. Last time we saw there was these androids down here, but we couldn't actually interact with them. It looks like this time it's actually telling us to do that. Maybe we were just ahead of the curve. Okay. So it looks like we need to hop down. Hopefully the cracking is fixed. If it is, that means we finally got everything back running for Detroit to become human. I'm sorry about it once again for it happening in the past couple videos. Alright, so let's see here. Convert to freedom.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
Now, one thing I will say, we seem to be doing a lot more of like the maintenance and like security personnel androids and less about the military ones. So I don't think that we could actually take on a military. So if we're given an option, I feel like a peaceful solution is always going to be better for this group. Especially since they don't seem to have anyone that's actually like specializing in like shooting guns, stabbing things, all crazy stuff like that. Alright, so we can hide, we can look, or we can get out. Hide over here in the darkness. Alright, so last time we were definitely supposed to take that out, so it looks like it didn't actually save that part.
Nice job, Marcus.
So what happens to people who got out? Well, we've been caught?
Surveillance drone. We need to get rid of it.
It won't be easy to reach.
Alright, so hold on. We know exactly where to jump from. Once again, this is from last episode, so we're just going to be able to reconstruct this bad boy. And we know we hop in over there on the left, so we're just going to go in reverse time, make him so he gets over here next to that car, and we should be able to hop onto him relatively quickly. Let's see here. Something right around here. Simulate it, and then we should be good to go. Alright, so we need to be up top, and then jump down and destroy it. So we gotta go a long way around. Let's go and free up another android.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
Now it's kind of weird that they have a security drone like flying around in the circle, but yet if we walk underneath it, nothing bad happens to us. So I don't know if it's actually doing anything. All right, so let's pre-construct this. So the plan is going to be to jump up, so we need to advance the time some, get over to that stage. Now then, what can we actually do from here? So we hop up to the next level. He's going to jump, and it'll be a little bit too short. And we go up more to the left. There we go. And once again, that's going to be a little bit too short of a jump. Looks like we're not able to make it to the next level, though, so we have to be able to do that, though. So hold on. Let's get back up here. There we go. We need to be able to stand up, and then we can jump far enough to be able to destroy it. Nice and simple. One thing I am kind of curious about, though, is that they just not hack these drones? There we go. Nice. Drone is neutralized.
I hope it didn't have time to call the cops.
We'll soon find out. There's traffic on the road. We need to block it.
It's one way. Shouldn't be too difficult.
All right, so we know how to block the road. It'll be over there in the end of the construction zone. We are going to go ahead and view this little statue real quick, though.
Marcus, come look.
What? Who? Yeah, I guess she was just telling us to view the statue? To commemorate the invention of androids.
We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change.
All right, so let's see. We need to block the road. We need to find a way into the building. May as well convert all the androids that we see around here.
You're free.
Now, I will say it is kind of weird that we're freeing everybody, but yet they always sit there and work for us. Now, we know for a fact that we can look inside of here. There is a car that we can steal.
We need to ram the store.
But before we do that, we are going to go in an attempt to free these workers, get them out the way so we don't accidentally run them over.
You're free now.
I'm still really wondering, could CyberLife download something to infect a deviant so whenever it tries to make another deviant, it like destroys itself in the process? That'd be one way to handle the deviant situation. Alright, road's closed. They should be going a different direction.
There. Nobody should bother us now.
Nice! Alright, so let's see. We do need to enter inside here to get the car.
Okay, let's go get the truck.
Alright, so let's back up, go up and over, and we should be good to go. Now, North obviously has been expecting us to do a lot much more violent things compared to the rest of the group, so we know that she doesn't want us to end this peacefully.
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out.
Alright, well, you need us to hack the truck first. Let's see here. Do that one more time. Nice. Now, the only issue is the gate still has a lock on it.
I wonder what you'd do without me.
Although, I feel like this big rig could probably just, like, completely plow over the fence, especially since we're not exactly using it to get away from things anyways. We'll cut the lock. Coming soon, the Gilmore Hotel.
Looks like we're ready to make some noise.
Alright, well, we are committed to this. We've done every path that I think's possible, so we should be good to go. I do like the fact that this town hall has sort of like Christmas lights and everything on. It's very fitting for this time of the year. Alright, so hold on. Is this really the plan? I wonder if we could have just hacked into the door. This has to be the much cooler approach.
I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
We don't always have to be peaceful, but we'll try the most part. Peaceful protests always go down better in history. Nice. So my plan so far has been to try to get the public opinion up on androids, because if they're fearful of us and think that we're going to kill everybody, why would they want us to be free? They want us to get us destroyed.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
With that being said, the loud and aggressive approach is probably more fun. It's not exactly the most realistic approach to actually try to find a way to survive. Alright, so we got the rest of those. Now, looks like North is specifically looking at one of them, so I'm wondering if that's what she looked like before she became a deviant. Alright, so the androids are awakened. We can talk to them, or we can go figure out what's going on over here. Kinda looks like her.
North, you okay?
Let's get them out of here.
Alright, so let's give our big speech. Looks like we need to do it on top of the table. Hold on. Long way around. There we go.
My name is Markus, and just like you, I was a slave. An object. Designed to obey them. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom, and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom. Now sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them, or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you!
I'll follow you, Markus.
I'm with you, Markus.
We're with you.
I'll follow you, Markus.
We're with you.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm with you.
We're with you! Yes, yes!
Then
We
follow
now have
me.
our army.
Markus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Be a pacifist or do it violently. Once again, I feel like doing the whole peaceful approach has to end better in history. You get your name on there much longer, and everybody will be trying to defend you versus trying to destroy you or putting your cause down. So while I do think that the violent approach would be cooler, we're going to go with the pacifist version this time around.
Our hopes and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids.
Plus, we chose peaceful last time anyway, so it sort of works together with that. Ooh, can we deface the statue?
And now the time has come for you to give us freedom. We ask that you recognize our dignity.
Tag or destroy?
Together, we can live in peace and build
What are we
a
doing?
This message.
Oh, we're adding in like a virtual tattoo or something?
And now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
I wonder how easy it would be for someone to actually remove this stuff, because this has to be easier to clean off than like spray paint.
We don't need masters anymore. We're free.
Peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope.
Alright, so let's see, what can we do over here? Breaking the glass might be important. We can climb up to the rooftop though. Sure, why not? Not entirely sure what we do up here though. Seems like it's just us and North that are actually going to be scaling the building. The rest of them are going to be hanging out down at the bottom.
Together, we can live in peace and build a better.
Choose our symbol. And I feel like D is more going to be like the aggressive approach, where S sort of resembles sort of like a peace sign. So we'll probably go with that since it'll connect more with people as what it's supposed to mean.
We ask that you recognize our dignity.
Might as well. That's right, at this point the humans don't know Markus is the one leading this charge. Alright, so we're 68% pacifist. I mean, we could break all these guys out. Whoa, what? Overload. Nice little epic music going on here. Not sure what we just did. Maybe we just made it so parking's free on the street? Let's see, looks like we can't do anything over here. Where else could we do to make it peaceful? Because I'm assuming breaking the glass isn't going to be peaceful. Looks like the light poles, a couple of the buildings. Oh, the gazebo has something? Alright, so hold on. Kiosk, sorry.
Violence is the only language humans understand.
Use or take.
I want them to understand, but I do not want to start a war.
They won't listen if they're not afraid.
Then they won't have a choice.
Once again, she likes being violent. I kind of get that, but at the same time, we have to go peaceful. People want us to be remembered. Peaceful is going to be the only approach that'll actually win this. Violent protests work, but at the same time, it only works so much until a bigger military comes in and stops it, which is why we're going with the peaceful approach. Alright, so we got 7% left. Window. I'm assuming that's just going to be to break the window. We don't necessarily want to do that. Looks like the street lights or something we can do with. Yeah, what we can do with you?
Lead and they'll follow.
Blackout or hat. That's cool. Alright, so our symbol is literally littered all over this town. Yeah, looks like we can just break the windows. The rest of the androids are just sort of following behind us. Now, I think we have a little bit more stuff we can do somewhere around here. Bus stops? Let's see here, we'll hack into this, throw up our message. There we go, 100% pacifist. We are committed to the cause. Although a cool new car would be helpful to our cause as well. Yeah, what can we do with this window? So we can tag it or destroy it. We have a dream. I think, therefore I am. One planet, two races, equal rights for androids. I feel like number 2's a little bit less cliche, and it sort of shows that they have their own thought process, so we're going to go with that. Tag the buildings, everybody. See here, can we do anything else?
We freed hundreds of our people. We did it.
They're coming. Everyone fall back to Jericho.
We sent a message without violence, just like you wanted. You're reaching out to them when all they feel for us is contempt. I hope you know what you're doing.
You can't fight violence with violence.
Unless there's no other choice.
Plus, we don't have the violence on our cause yet. If we had like a whole bunch of military androids, it might be different. Once again, we haven't actually seen anybody have real combat skills. Did she just die? Oh, no. If I choose the peaceful approach, Somebody better die. That's not all of them, though. The rest of our people are down there, right?
North. You alright? What happened?
Is that our clone?
North.
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who?
Together, we can live in peace.
Well, it looks like they did manage to kill a few of them. Now, were they just not defending themselves? Man, it's going to ask us another decision, isn't it?
We want justice, Markus.
They have to pay.
You don't have to do this. No. Please. Please.
Revenge, spare, don't decide. We've already decided we're going with peaceful, so we have to spare it.
An eye for an eye and the world goes blind. We won't punish a crime with another crime.
If we had shot them there, everything that we've worked for would have just been thrown out the window. Which, I mean, obviously news agencies are already going to say we're violent.
Just in. At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Most shop windows were covered with graffiti demanding rights for androids and other obscure slogans.
Police report that pro-android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of
Public opinion
CyberLife
up.
stores, and they're still
2
investigating.
policemen were found in a state of shock near one of the CyberLife stores.
Now, according to our sources, they confirmed that the attackers were a group of androids.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
Alright, so there we go. I think that was a relatively good ending. Markus led a peaceful protest, so obviously there was only 2 approaches. You could go in the peaceful, or you can go in the very loud. Looks like a lot of our statistics are pretty much in the main group here. We did do a little bit of things that were slightly different. Only 19% refused the Molotov, so it looks like a lot of people chose to just burn the entire town. But once again, I feel like this peaceful approach here has got to be the best to get the public opinion on our side, so maybe that at the end of the game is going to actually make a huge difference. November 9th, 2038. 11:17 a.m. Hey, it's back. I was wondering if he was going to have plot armor, since he's sort of the only one that's actually with Detective Hank. I feel like he's sort of the main, like, key component of the storyline, where the rest of them can sort of die at any time and someone else could take their place. Like, for example, Markus, he probably could be replaced by North if he dies. Kara, if she dies, maybe Luther takes her place. That one's a little bit different. But I definitely feel like Connor's going to be one of the most essential ones, so I'm glad he's back.
Jesus Christ.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it.
You died in my arms. And now you're back here as if nothing happened. Fuck you.
Oh, he doesn't seem very happy.
Lieutenant. We shouldn't have come here.
Bad feeling, huh? Should get your program checked. Might be a glitch.
Alright, so let's see. I mean, it looks pretty cool around here.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Alright, so all we gotta do is wait for the android. We're going to at least look around at the artwork. I feel like Hank would sort of be indifferent with us, but at the same time, I bet he's glad that we're back alive.
Nice girl.
Sincere, analytical, indifferent.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Amanda.
Stern Amanda, professor at University of Colbridge. So she works along with that guy.
I'll tell you when I see him.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face.
So that must be why she's in her head the whole time.
A couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Space tourism on the rise. Luxury holiday makers turn to the stars. With the advent of reusable space shutters, space tourism is becoming a reality. For those able to afford it, luxury travel band's Clear Skies is offering the first commercially available flight into space. The experience includes a 3-hour orbit of the moon, affording spectacular views of each earthly through a specially designed observation deck. As competition increases in the growing market, consumers can expect such trips to become more affordable. But more consumer rights activists are already decrying such boutique experiences as a sign of widening social equality gap. The spokesperson for Aid on Poverty AOP said, "Well, the top 1% are enjoying Earth from space. The rest of us are down here suffering from pollution, famine, and poverty." Clear Skies was not available for comment, but the new slogan for their spacefaring holiday looks increasingly apt to get away from it all. Cyberlife's fortune teller computers. Cyberlife develops the world's most powerful quantum calculator. Hackers target solar panels for the latest ransom scam. Alright, so is there anything else we can do around here? So I saw we could sit down on the chair. I'm wondering if we would have been able to talk to Hank if we did that. It's like it's too late now, though. Alright, so get information. Is that a pool of blood?
Just a moment, please.
Alright, that's a little bit weird. So we're going to be looking out in the cool environment around here. Well, he gets out of... I'm assuming that's a regular pool with food coloring? I don't know why. Why is it red? This dude lives out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's a really cool place, but he's still out in the middle of nowhere. So, I feel like we still should choose the options to sort of make Connor a deviant, even though this is a new Connor. That way he keeps like the exact same personality traits.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left Cyberlife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Help deviants, virus, or war?
We need to understand how androids become deviants. Do you know anything that could help us?
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
Neutral, defensive,
I
direct.
have no side. I was designed to stop deviants, and that's what I intend to do.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you... what do you really want?
Aggressive, defensive, troubled, or neutral? You know, this is where I feel like we should do trouble. That way we still retain some of the deviant.
What I want is not important.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. But what is it really? A piece of plastic containing a human? Or a living being? With a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out
What's
of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
We can't shoot her. There you go. Mink didn't want us to. Plus, it keeps our software in stability.
CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Plus, I was assigned to you and you were saying not to do it. That's good. It got us a little bit more up with Hank. Hank thought Connor made the right decision, so I guess he could have killed her and learned much more information about later on in the game. Hopefully we don't need that. Looks like we did do basically everything possible inside the house. Now obviously we started with this branching approach since we did die and we were rebuilt there, but I'm super glad that Connor is back alive. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys had happy holidays.